And next to me is IRyS.
Yes, IRyS. It's IRyS. Guten Tag. That's what I learned from Kiara just a few minutes ago. It's the only German I know. I'm sorry. IRyS. This is IRyS from Hololive English. Project of I am the Hololive English is V singer / Vtuber. Basically, I am the hope incarnate. This is my second time descending upon this beautiful world, and I am here to bring hope to everyone through singing and streams, and yeah. And this is my first time participating in a convention, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
First time general. Wow.
Yeah. Very first convention. So I'm really excited to be a part of this with Kiara, and in general, just also kind of nervous. But I'll do my best to hype things as much as possible. And I'm excited to talk about today's DoKomi with everyone today.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Past months been to you? How did your VTuber journey look so far over, well, since we talked last, since we saw you last? What communities have you created, and yeah, what has been your journey over the past months? Maybe start with IRyS this time, also because it's her first time. And yeah, how's your start as a VTuber been?
It's been really chaotic. Honestly, it's been about, I think, 10 months, almost 10 months since
Not
my
even
debut.
1 year.
Yeah, and I'm still a baby.
Why'd you make yourself so big? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was fun. It's fine. But yeah, so it's still only been 10 months since I've debuted, or I guess you could also say it's already been 10 months. And time flies ever since joining Hololive. Every day has been a journey. It's been very, very hectic, also very eventful in many good ways, of course. And honestly, the community that I've been able to build up these past 10 months, IRyStocrats, has been very, very heartwarming, and they really help me. They really support me in many ways that really encourage me, especially since, of course, these 10 months have been great, but there's been a lot of things that have also been really hard for me as well. And your guys' support really helps me out a lot. And I want to do my best to give back to the community through conventions like this, and by having as much fun as I can possible with everyone. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So you're also quite the singer, right?
Yes. I am V singer. I do stream a lot too. I stream a lot of games, but I do release a constant amount of original songs. Yes. And singing is, of course, my passion. I love singing. I'm really excited to hold a concert for DoKomi as well, where I'll be singing a lot of songs, a lot of exciting ones. V gamer, shut up. No, I'm V singer. Okay, shut up. But yes, I sing a lot. But of course, everyone in Hololive, we're all idols. We all sing. We all do cutesy stuff, right? Because we're idols, and we have lots of fun with our audiences. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, for me, I'm really excited for, the concert, definitely, to be able to sing a lot of songs in front of a real life audience. Like, I mean, not saying that it's always you guys are all real, no, of course, but I mean, like, not through, like, looking just at comments through, like, a screen, but also seeing, like, an audience, which is nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's very exciting to be able to see real people through, also most likely through a webcam, right? And also being able to sing a lot of my original songs. I think this is a good opportunity to have a lot of people listen to a lot of the originals. There are really a lot of good songs. And also, yes, definitely the meet and greet. I've also never done anything like this before, and it sounds really exciting from what I hear from Kiara. And basically being able to, yes, talk to my fans personally on a personal level, which is different from, regular streams. And I will do my best to pick up a good conversation with you guys, even if you're nervous. I will most likely be nervous as well, but being able to see you guys face to face is definitely gonna be a really fun experience. And I will do my best by asking questions like, how's the weather and stuff like that. Yes.
How's the weather? Fine.
I have some better questions. I'll send you the memo later, okay?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, I would like to know, I mean, both of you have also attended other conventions in the past, right? I think maybe conventions in US or Japan.
Yeah, IRyS? Not even in
I've
Japan?
only attended like a comic camp before. That's about
But yeah, I would like to see or ask you, how do you compare a convention like DoKomi to other foreign events? What's maybe different? I mean, Comic Cat is a very good example because DoKomi was founded on, well, being something like a Comic Cat for, well, German audience, for European audience, because it didn't exist. Artist Alley didn't exist back then. But how would you compare a DoKomi to other international events?
Well. I have been to conventions everywhere, even in Brazil.
Oh.
Yeah. So all over the globe. But yeah, I definitely see a huge difference in general between Japanese conventions and non-Japanese convention, as in I wouldn't even say it's the same category. It doesn't really feel like what we call convention is even comparable to what Japan calls convention, in my opinion. Because even though you say DoKomi adapted some parts from comic market in Japan, I feel like it may have done that, but it's still very much an anime convention and all that, and a typical like it has that pattern definitely. While Comic Cat, it just feels like very, very organized and systematic somehow. I don't know how to describe this, but like also, for example, the cosplay area is like small and you can't really take photos anywhere besides that specific area. So it is, I think, very different. Also, like, for example, when it comes to the food, like outside of Japan, the conventions, they want to bring Japan to you. So you have, for example, all that merchandise that they import from Japan and sell here, or all those food stalls that try to recreate Japanese food and sell here. But in Japan, you don't have to bring Japan to Japan because you're already in Japan. So obviously the conventions look kind of different there. Yeah, I think that's like a good example. But for me personally, if I had to choose one, I kind of prefer our style, the Western style of conventions, because it just feels more personal and fun and not so stressful. It's like you can do whatever you want, just have fun without too many restrictions. And yeah, exchange with your friends there. It feels like there's not so much of a wall there as I feel like there is in Japanese events sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I blabber and I blabber and I blabber.
Oh, no, please do talk. I honestly don't really know too much about conventions in general. Like I said, the only convention sort of thing I've ever been to is Comic Cat. And my personal experience with Comic Cat is just, it's very, very sweaty.
Oh, yeah. In summer, at least. In summer.
It's very sweaty. A lot of people, chaotic. You get pushed around. Oh, when it opens, everyone claps, and you almost get stampeded by a bunch of people. And I hope that DoKomi will be much less sweaty.
It is in summer though, so maybe.
Maybe.
June is not so bad.
Yeah.
At least in Europe, in Germany, June is not so bad.
It's not comparable to August in Japan by any means. That's true.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be easy to navigate. Yes, with a lot of events and a schedule on a table. Yes. I think
navigating in Comic Cat is like, unless
impossible.
you're used to
it's impossible.
Yeah. because all the booths are so freaking tiny and they have all these letters and numbers. And
I know,
and
letters and numbers, and
walls.
you're just like, where the hell is A125? What? Like, it's like, and then there's also like hiragana booths too. So it's like really just, you have to really be used to, I think, Comic-Con to be able to get
Enjoy
a hold of, enjoy it. So
Mm.
I'm hoping that DoKomi, I've never been to DoKomi before, so honestly, I cannot say that it will definitely, like, I don't know what to exactly say, oh, it'll definitely be like this or whatnot, but I do expect that it will definitely be much more beginner friendly compared to that, yes.
Okay, let's start with the first question. How would you guys like to interact more with your community?
You want to start?
Sure. As for me, definitely, I just want to give back to my community as much as possible. Hopefully, I'm also hoping that in the future, I'll be able to interact with you guys more through, like, I don't know, lives, future 3D. I don't know how far in the future will be, but in the future, and that I can also participate once, 3D becomes something that's possible in the future, that I could, participate in lives and whatnot, on also more conventions and whatnot. So yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do with the community, and it's very exciting. I don't know when though, so don't get your hopes up if it's going to be anytime super soon or anything. But and also, definitely release more music, be able to get my message out in future songs and whatnot. And also, yes, do more stuff. Like, I really do want to do more stuff like meet and greets and stuff. Like, I think this is a good opportunity to try things out, but I think it'll definitely be fun, and I do want to connect more with my audience on a personal level if possible in the future as well.
Okay, and last but not least, what are your expectations for the VTuber community, like in 2022? 2020 was the year everything started for you guys. 2021 was a hell of a ride, all the way to the top, I would say. And now what do you expect from 2022?
Wow. Well, I can obviously look into the future, as I have a magic crystal ball right in front of me. So I know what will happen. Let me shake it. Shake. The answer is maybe.
Maybe.
No, just kidding. So I don't know so much for the whole VTuber community internationally as well and so on, but for Hololive English or Hololive Myth, we are working on getting home 3D being to become something more normal and easy to use, and trying to implement it into our streams this year, so that we don't have to fly to Japan to use our studio just for using 3D. So it has to be made possible, and we're working on that. And besides that, I mean, I don't know if this will really happen in 2022 for us, but Hololive has started to improve the Live 2D. We're currently at something called 2.0, and we're moving on to 3.0, starting from the oldest generations. We have to keep a certain standard within Hololive that everybody keeps. We can't go too crazy individually. But we're working on improving that from the top oldest generations, and eventually it will come to Hololive English as well, which there's been some previews, but it includes more expressions and being able to do more things with our arms, like holding a controller and all that, like actually implemented in the model and all that. So some things that are already pretty normal for individual VTubers maybe, but not so much for us, because we have so many girls and boys in the company that you have to keep them all around the same level, and implementing it for everybody takes some time.
I can imagine that's definitely a challenge. After all, it's technology is rising fast, but implementing for everyone, that's a challenge.
3.0 is definitely very exciting, though I think that for it to be implemented for us, it'll probably be more like, I don't know, since we go from the oldest generations, I would say maybe
2023. To be realistic.
If we go realistically, but that is definitely something really exciting that we can, I know that, yes, Hololive, we use like a different, the Hololive official, like, app only for Hololive, so it's of course it's different from other VTubers, but it's good to have, you know, new features and to be able to express more emotion. Yes.
So,
Yes,
Hololive
yes,
stuff,
looking forward to
頑張ってくだ
that.
さい。お疲れ様です。For more opportunities.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi. Do you have some last words for everyone to I'm already 10 minutes over time. I apologize, Staff-san. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No problems. For last phrases or you know ending comments, basically I'm just want to say that I'm really excited for this convention. It'll be my first ever convention. I'm excited to see all of you guys at DoKomi next month, and also thank you so much for inviting me and Kiara to DoKomi this year. I'm really honored to be here and honored to be a special guest. So I'll do my best to meet expectations. Yes.
Yay.